Hi everyone. So welcome to my first video blog post. And I have decided I'm going to venture out into the video blog post creation world and see what I can come up with. Um, so here I am. I'm in sunny Phoenix, Arizona on my patio. And I have something that I think is really important to share with you today. And it it's kind of how I actually got here to this point of making this video blog. So, to make a long story short, for the last few years, I've had a good friend who has been asking me to do a video endorsement for her website. And there have been multiple times when I said I would, and then I chickened out and went to my comfort zone, which is writing. Um, But deep down, I just really wanted to do that for her because she seemed like she really wanted that for her website. So finally, after a few years and she was doing a new website, I responded to her call for video endorsements. And it took me many, many weeks actually to get around to it because I had a lot of thoughts and stories in my head about doing videos. Just very uncomfortable thoughts, self conscious thoughts, not knowing what I would say thoughts, just not liking the whole idea thoughts. And for a long time, for weeks, I was letting those thoughts just really stop me cold. And I finally decided one day it was time to get on with it. I had promised her that I would do it, and I knew that I just needed to show up to my computer ready to go. And I didn't write anything out. I didn't even plan what I was going to say. But I knew that I just had to take one step. Um, and when I showed up, I realized I didn't even know how to do it because I didn't know what program to use. But I quickly figured that out. And I did an off the cuff 5-minute endorsement for her. And I listened to it and I decided it was good enough, even though it wasn't perfect. Then I had this really huge, amazing insight that came from that, and that was, wow, that was okay. That was actually kind of fun, and wouldn't it be great to do some videos for my blog? Um, so here I am, and I think there's just such a big message in that, um, in that a lot of times we think that conditions in our heads and maybe in our outside worlds too need to be just right to go ahead with something that we're a little bit uncertain about or a little bit uncomfortable about. That we think we need to get comfortable with something before we can actually try it, before we can actually take the first step. And so often we we squash ourselves down because we have all these crazy thoughts and stories floating around in our head that we believe, that somehow we think are valid. We think they actually mean something real about ourselves or about what's possible or about our ability. Um, so I feel like I learned a great thing by just setting my discomfort off to the side, um, to the best that I could. But I was a little bit uncomfortable first, but just not letting that stop me from taking the steps and from making the video, which was important to this person I was making it for. And it was important to me to see um, that I could do something that I thought I couldn't do before, that I thought um, wasn't really for me. And it opened up a different world and a different door to a different path. And who knows what will happen from here. But I want to let you know that I think that you can look forward to a few more little video blogs um, coming from me. And I would really love to hear from you. Um, about what you got from this, and where in your life do you see that you sometimes stop yourself even before you get started, um, and where in your life are you believing the thoughts that are floating through that are trying to discourage you and tell you that you can't do something, or you're not good at something, or whatever those crazy messages are that we get and sometimes we listen to. Um, so that's it for now. And I'm excited to hear from anybody, and I'm excited to do some more video blogs. So have an amazing day, an amazing week, an amazing life, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.